A game loved by millions, especially in North America, baseball has shaped the hearts and minds of generations of sports fans. Millions of Americans start their day by checking Major League Baseball odds to discover what teams have the best opportunities of winning upcoming matchups. Let's take a look at the 5 moments that stand out as benchmarks in the history of America's favorite sport. Number 5. Derek Jeter inspires the Yankees. A stunning Major League Baseball moment happened in 2001 when Derek Jeter sparked his team to a gritty victory. The Yankees were leading 1-0 in the American League Division Series against the Athletics. However, Jeremy Giambi was about to tie up the game for the Athletics before Jeter raced towards first base, grabbed the ball, and tossed it to the Yankees catcher. The umpire felt that Giambi was not steady, which meant the Yankees held onto their 1-0 lead and went on to win the game. The New York Yankees finally took the series against the Athletics before winning the World Series. A single moment of quality running and throwing from Jeter helped his team to glory. Number 4. Hank Aaron passes Babe Ruth. One of the most notable events in baseball history took place in 1974 when Hank Aaron surpassed the great Babe Ruth as the record holder for the most home runs in Major League Baseball. Ruth is still considered as one of the greatest ever to play the game, as he achieved amazing feats when the game was a lot more challenging for hitters. Home runs were not as common as they are in the modern game, which is why Aaron passing Ruth was such a huge moment. Fans were starting to realize that a new wave of baseball players had the quality and longevity to surpass many records that were considered to be impossible. Despite the raft of quality entering the sport in the later decades, Aaron's record of 755 home runs stood from 1974 to 2007. Barry Bonds of the San Francisco Giants finally overtook this mark and took his place in the baseball saga. Number 3. Lou Gehrig's retirement. Longtime baseball fans may not have been alive to see Lou Gehrig play the game, but they have seen enough highlight reels and read enough articles to understand his greatness. Gehrig was one of the best to ever play the sport, outshining for the New York Yankees. When he announced his retirement in 1939 on the 4th of July, he stunned the whole country. People now refer to his retirement speech as the Gettysburg Address of baseball for the importance of the moment. Gehrig announced he was leaving baseball because he was suffering from amyotrophic lateral sclerosis. He was so admired that ALS is now referred to as Lou Gehrig's disease. Despite experiencing difficulties due to ALS, Gehrig did not let his illness consume his love for the sport. During his farewell address, he spoke about his love of baseball by stating that he was the luckiest man on the face of the earth because he got to make a career of his true passion. Number 2. Jackie Robinson signing in the MLB. Most of the great baseball moments rotate around a player achieving a milestone or a team achieving a goal at the end of the season. When it comes to Jackie Robinson, being in Major League Baseball was an achievement in itself. Robinson signed for the Brooklyn Dodgers in April 1947, becoming the first black man to play in the majors. His signing is one of those moments that changed the course of baseball history in the United States, while paving the way for other black players to follow their love and passion for the sport in the hopes that they could also make it to the MLB. Situations were not always pleasant for Robinson, as he was met with negativity from the baseball world. Fans and opposing teams never skipped a chance to harass and humiliate him, but Robinson stood tall and let his talent glow. He went on to win Rookie of the Year in 1947 and receive an induction into the Hall of Fame in 1962. Number 1. Peter Rose hits number 4,192. One of the most historic days in baseball happened on September 11, 1985, when Pete Rose broke a record that had stood for 57 years. He completed his 4,192nd hit in Major League Baseball, passing the great Ty Cobb, who had set the record in 1928. Anyone who is a fan of baseball and was fortunate enough to see the game in person